Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good evening. It is 5:30, 2021. Hope you guys are having a good Memorial Day weekend. Right now we're going to be doing some Dark Tower. So let's get right into it. Let's make sure we have our guild boosts ready. I know that at least one of them expired, so we'll have to rebuy them again. All right, so you can see here we have the attack one. We're going to give attack to our melee, attack to our ranged, attack to our chaos. Okay, this one's going to expire soon. We will. Yeah, we'll refill. Yeah, we'll refill them now. Let's get it out of the way. Okay, so we are good for another week. So we'll hold off on there, and then we're going to make sure that we have our pet ready with our warlord. We're still using spider, and we're still using the Gleedy until I guess a better one comes up. All right, so let's get right into it. So we have 9 hours left. At this point, that means that no more attempts are going to come back to us because they recharge every 12 hours. So in this case, we have 3 attempts left. We have 2 victories that we need. And if worse comes to worse, we'll just purchase another attempts to get the rewards that we need. So let's go. Okay, starting off, let's take a look at the Warlord. They have the heal, they have the silence, and then they have the stones with the heal. They also have a pet that gets attack boosts for allies, end of turn, and whenever a ranged unit kills for them. Looking at the buildings. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. So in terms of stats, we're going to be using this unit over here. It deals damage to units that aren't order as an additional bonus. So we will end up losing one of our units, but that's fine. Has good stats, also has flight, so that'll help us out a lot. And we'll put it actually in the front over here because we're going to need their defense stats later for when this warlord silences. Okay. We didn't take any damage because this unit has an ability to give us mental shield whenever they summon a unit, but we still need to contend with these units over here. So they're going to deal extra damage to our nature units, and also this Tesla X over here is going to give an attack boost and deal damage whenever a unit dies. So seeing that we don't have anything that can actually take the hit, we'll just deal as much damage as we can. We could potentially use this though. It has mental shield and then deals extra damage whenever mental shield breaks. I wonder if the mental shield on our warlord counts. That'd be kind of weird. But well, hmm. It's not gonna, the mental shield isn't gonna stay because of this extra damage over here. So in that case, well, let's try and deal as much damage over here. All right, this unit has a little bit of splash, so we mark this for damage. That's fine. Might have to use the destruction ability earlier if another one of these large units come into play. Okay. Just a lot of attack. Also heals themselves. What we got here? It's not great that this unit is pretty large. Well, deal some attack over there, there. Yeah, I guess it's fine. They're getting a lot of attack boosts every turn. So this unit will deal damage over there. And then this unit, in terms of stats, we're going to be summoning this unit because once it gets silenced, it won't be affected as much. I guess we can also force a silence. It's not terrible. We'll see how they react. Interesting. Okay. They summon this unit that gets metal shield at end of turn. Whenever their warlord or themselves are attacked, there'll be damage around here. In terms of combat interaction, the ability will trigger this first. Take some damage. And is there a counter attack? Nope. Okay. Enough damage for that. Okay, yeah, we still want to focus on killing their units, even though we have used up a lot of the abilities so far. All right, so as you can see, that extra damage coming from that unit was able to kill this. Uh, okay, this is not ideal. We have this unit that deals damage to us whenever we attack them, but we still need to deal damage and kill this. Let's see here. I guess this can force a silence over here. That's really it. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll force the silence, see if they can. If they do silence, it's not terrible because these units are going to die anyways. Need to kill this first. This unit is still poisoned, so that's good. Just got to find a way to deal some extra damage over here. They also have this unit here that doesn't do anything, just really big. That. Okay, we're just summoning this unit to block for damage. Yeah, so that's what happens when you have to use the poison really early. You won't be able to get rid of their stones, and because of that, well, it wasn't so much of these stones that caused the loss. It was more the fact that that particular unit was dealing extra damage whenever we attacked. That's fine. Sometimes we get bad matchups, so we'll chalk it up and move on. All right. Same thing with the heal, silence, and stones. Terms of stats, I'm going to be using this unit over here. It has another ability whenever, besides immunity, whenever it's attacked, it freezes range units for a turn. We could put it up on the top here, but there are two risks to that. One is that a melee unit could attack and kill this. Another is that they might not summon any ranged units. So like a building, for example. Also, this bottom lane would be exposed to things like a Ghosta or other units that we would want to kill on the bottom lane. So instead, we have this unit here that has these extra summons. We're going to need to kill this as soon as possible because of those extra summons. Those extra summons, they do remove negative effects. So in this case, this unit was frozen first, but because of the killing of the puppet, it allowed it to come back. So now we have this building, it's just really large. Still have to deal with that. It's very early to use the destruction ability. I really don't want to have this unit be live for a couple more turns. So we're actually, it is unfortunate, but we are going to use it right now. And then here, since all the poison is going to be gone when one of these dies, get for extra damage. Could summon this and deal damage to their chaos units, but it's not going to matter too much. It's going to be summoning this over here. We summon this unit because it has these extra crystals, so we can block for some extra damage. And then also, those crystals will give this mental shield at the end. All right, so the negative effects will be gone from there. Let's see if there's anything else. Spikes. In terms of stats, I mean, this one is going to have the better health. The only problem is it doesn't really affect any other units. We do want to kill this, and we also want to get rid of these puppets. Do they use sunset? They did. Okay. See if they. Oh, they do have block too, so that doesn't really help. So that's gonna kill that and get rid of the poison over there. I will be summoning this unit. All right, so that'll be that. All right. We did that so we can get the bleeding on them. Okay, still alive, so that's good. We're going to. Okay, we're going to summon this unit over here. Get some range damage. We don't want to kill this quite yet, as it will then remove the freezing over here. We do want to kill this. All right, summon the stones. And now figure out what to do next. So this is gonna die. We got some tough combat situations going on here. All right, so bleeding is now gone, and that's not frozen anymore. Dealing with this unit over here. Okay, we do need to get the board back somehow, so we are going to slide. We're going to be summoning this unit as the ability to deal damage to one of their units whenever we have our warlord attacked, which is going to be at least one time here. And then hopefully we can get some extra damage going on so that we can get the board back. Trying to see what would make sense here. So damage over here, damage over there. Okay, we're only going to summon these just to block some damage going on here. We're going to then also summon this unit. It has Pierce, so it'll actually attack the unit over here and kill that. Get a little bit of damage going on over there. Get a little bit of health back too. It's not going good right now. They have multiple summoners over here, and yeah, if this unit dies, then we're pretty much screwed. All right, see there, damage, damage, and damage. We do have this unit. It can deal damage whenever when it first comes into play. It will deal extra damage to units attacking a radius. Seeing if it makes sense here. Attack that. Ugh, the problem is it's going to get silenced as soon as it kills this unit because of that. But we don't really have too much of a choice, so. And that's going to kill that. That's going to kill that. Yeah, they're going to have too many spawners. You'll see. We'll see what happens. So this unit will create that Horo, this Chaos Flight unit in this line, and then this unit will create an extra ranged unit over here. Yeah, it's pretty hard to come back from that. So once again, yeah, we were forced to use poison early in order to contend with their units, and as a result, we were not able to break through. So we got one more attempt, at least one more free attempt for now. We are still going to find a way to get these chests, so strap in. It's gonna be a ride. Okay, Warlord, same thing, and now their pet over here deals extra damage whenever a male unit kills on their side, and then plus attack whenever one unit comes out, and plus health whenever one of their units attacks. Looking at their buildings, seeing health, okay, damage. All right. Okay, in terms of what we can do, I'm going to summon this unit over here. So when it kills, it will give an extra set of summons around it. And then we'll get the extra damage going on. Go from there. This time, hopefully we won't have to use the poison too early so that we can gain the board back. Okay. I know that this unit has an ability that whenever heal triggers on their side, they're going to deal damage to our units. We'll actually lose our summons over here, 29. In terms of damage, it will be this unit, but we're going to use this unit because it has flight. Give a little bit of a bonus to our units over there. Yeah. Checking the interaction. So their warlord will heal, and then once that happens, yeah, our units will take damage. So we do need to kill this as soon as we can because otherwise this is going to wipe out the rest of our units. So let's see here. 97 and 26, that is 133. So that's good. Seeing if there's anything down here. Nope. See, we can actually summon this as well. And like I said before, we don't want to use our poison. So 89 and 26. Oh, that's good too. This could work. Seeing if there's anything else that makes sense. No, this is fine. 89. Yeah. Okay. This unit did give double attack to that particular unit. Let's see how we need to get rid of this. Thinking here. It's not terrible. We'll summon this unit. It deals the extra damage to non-order units. So once we attack, you'll actually. Oh, there's a chance it could kill these. So that's actually not great for us. But we will get health back off of it. So also not terrible. And then it'll force a silence. So that's not bad. Yeah, we'll do it. All right. So we killed two of our buildings, giving us some health back. But it didn't mark any of these units for damage. So we'll actually have to use another turn in order to get it done. All right. Silence. That's good. All right, so we're marking their units for poison first so that we can use the destruction ability next turn. And no matter what, whatever we summon is going to get killed by one of these. Just making sure. Oh, well, I guess we can stop some damage over here. Right, because it'd be 300, 306. Yeah, we'd stop all the damage for the turn, so that's fine. Seeing what their defense is, 93. Okay. So rough because they have so many large attackers. Can't really do anything about that. We're going to be placing this unit over here to stop a little bit of damage. Does a little bit of poison, and then when that poison happens, we'll get a little bit of healing back. Also, it has another ability. Whenever it dies, it will turn into another unit to block. But they keep on drawing double attackers all the time. What is this? That's gross. Yeah, well, we lost that one because they had decent attackers and then they got to double attack to wipe out our units. Can't believe it. All right, so this is where it has to go from here. We'll start by getting some extra attempts. So each one of these attempts is 50 gems. We will spend the 50 because right now it is still worth it for us to get a victory. Hopefully we don't run into more of that grossness. Okay, so they have a unit that has invulnerability, also gives bleeding to units around whenever they're summoned. Wow, there's... Oh, alright. Trying to figure out what would make sense here. I guess we'll summon this unit. It will freeze, it will get some extra summons. This unit will now eventually die because it has a ton of bleeding. Our goal was to try and poison this unit so that way we can mark it for damage. Well, not using our unit's ability. But looks like we'll have to do it now. Okay. So we'll mark it for damage, and then we will see what their block is over here. So this unit will die. 115, just taking a look here. 115, it's 9, 18, so that's 133. That is oh, that's 133 right there. Okay, yeah, we're using this one here so that we can get the extra damage, and then also when the silence occurs, it won't affect this unit as much. Okay, and we also got the poison, so that's good for us over here. So this unit is still poisoned, still have to deal with this. The poison over here, so this unit will die in 2 turns. We're actually not going to use our destruction ability because it would be too much of a waste for this one particular unit. but we will summon this over here. In terms of stats, yeah, we'll be using this one to defend, get the extra point of damage so we can kill that. Okay. Bleeding doesn't stop us from attacking. It happens after the attack. So in that particular case, we're able to get the point of damage needed to kill that. Right. This unit will then be poisoned and killed, so that's good. All right. Okay. In terms of stats, we're going to be using this unit. It also is flying, and then it's melee. Give us a little bit of health back. And then it also gives Reborn to another unit on our side. That's not a building. So as long as it stays alive, we'll be able to get some advantage. 54. Right. Same here. Yep. We just want to deal enough damage in order to kill this. And then also, it says 40. Okay. Not quite enough. Let me see if I need to. Okay, I don't need to boost. All right. So we're just summoning this ranged unit behind here so that I can get a little bit of protection, also get the Reborn, and then also enough damage to kill this unit. Okay, now we have some options. Let's see here. What would make most sense? This unit's going to be poisoned. Seeing what the poison is over here. Okay, not too much. Seeing what the health boost is over here. 18, 18, 90. Okay, yeah, we're going to be summoning this unit. It gets a health boost whenever poison triggers on their side. When it comes into play, it will actually poison all of these particular buildings. And then on top of that, poison will stack. So you can see here, has all poisoned over here. Next turn, we're going to be using our destruction ability to get rid of this spawner. And then also, I think that should be it. Seeing what they respond with here. Okay, poison is for 13 around the target, so it will actually hit this, hit this, and these are already poisoned, right? Nope. But this one is poisoned, so these two will actually help trigger that off. So we actually don't need to use our destruction ability quite yet. We are going to, in terms of stats, it'll be this unit to block for damage there. Will that be enough to kill this? Not quite. Seeing if the poison trigger makes sense. So it's 69, 58. All right, we'll actually do this, and then we'll throw this in front. Oh no! All right. We made the game time decision to actually get rid of this unit so that we can take away the extra point of damage. But we don't have any more poison triggers, which is unfortunate. And this unit is gone, so that's unfortunate too. Okay, a little bit of extra damage going on there. Okay, we can't summon any of these other units because this unit is preventing us from summoning. So whenever we summon a unit that's not chaos or a building, it will be frozen. So we're going to be using this unit over here. As vampirism and double attacks, we'll be able to attack and kill that. We do need to kill the spawner here. So 43, 77, 77, 69, 146. Okay, so that should be enough damage to kill that. And we do need to get rid of these other spawners here as well. So put in some damage. They are going to die at the beginning of the next turn anyway, so we don't really care about his poison coming in. And we can have that extra 10 damage to potentially kill one of these units. Okay, so this unit is going to kill that. This unit is actually going to deal the damage at the end. Seeing what makes sense here. We're gonna, yes, we are. So it won't be enough to kill that. But we will summon this unit in order to get rid of our negative effects. Get a little bit of heal. It is frozen. That's fine. But this unit is not poisoned anymore, and so is this one. And then we have this other attacker down here to get some more damage over time. Okay, so they dealt random damage to our chaos unit, which is behind here. I'm going to follow up using this unit that has double attack. We'll still freeze this, so that's fine. And now we have a much better looking board than the past games. Okay, we're going to be summoning this ranged unit to attack and kill that. Putting it over here so that we have some options if we need to defend this unit. Next turn, we can either summon this ranged unit to help along this line over here. We can also summon this unit that has a double attack. Makes more sense to summon this unit. This unit deals damage to all units except Chaos, and then also has the ability to respawn after a certain amount of damage. And again, we're just summoning over here, spreading out the damage. When that previous unit came into play, it silenced all our male units, so that's why this unit doesn't have double attack anymore. And then this unit also doesn't deal damage to a female enemy. All right. That one was much better. Okay. 2 chests. Pretty good stuff. I got one more left. Seeing what the final count is. So let's do this. Okay. A lot of HP, and that's probably not good for us. Seeing the silence, seeing the stones. All right. In terms of stats, I would like to use this unit. Yeah, I'm going to use this unit. This makes sense. I also want to kill this building as soon as possible because it has the mental shield, and then it will also give mental shield later on. If this unit gets silenced, it won't be as bad because of the high health stats. Okay, so this unit gives miss whenever it attacks. So this unit won't matter. We're going to be summoning this. Let's see what makes more sense. I'm going to be summoning this chaos unit over here. They both have a way to stop this unit from attacking. This one is temporary because they could just summon a ranged unit and kill it. I would like to at least be guaranteed that I stop the attack for at least one turn and potentially be able to kill it. But well, I guess they kind of both do the same thing. We'll summon this for damage instead. because then they'd have to summon either a flight melee unit or some sort of damage going on over here. All right, so at least we're guaranteed that this unit won't give us miss. All right, as you can see, it gets extra attack whenever a chaos unit appears, so we can get a little bit of extra damage going on. Let's see here. Could kill this, but then it would give negative attack to us. Seeing if there are any other things that we can do here. Okay, a little bit of attack steal. This unit gives whenever the warlord is attacked, so we'll heal their units. Seeing if there's other stuff over here. Okay, so we'll just max out for damage using this unit. In this case, I forgot that the attack is it's minus 90 attack. So in this case, no double attacks over here. It's fine. Gets a little bit of bleeding. Seeing how this goes. Get some bleeding and then before. Okay, that's not too bad. We will. Guess we'll summon this unit to silence their ability to heal their units. Get a little bit of health back, and then also remove the negative effects on our side. So in this case now, you can see their attack is back to 80. That's good. If they force the silence now, it's even better. Now we deal with these units over here. So this unit will still have bleeding. Still have to deal with this. This unit reflects damage whenever it gets attacked. So in this case, this unit will actually die. This also gets a little bit of block, so it's like a defensive wall with spikes. I'm gonna put the poison here, but I'm not gonna use the ability because we're going to let the poison sink in, get its job done. Let's see here. You want to kill this, so we will actually not attack this because it'll still be damaged. So we're gonna summon this over here. Get the extra puppet. And then next turn we'll be using our destruction ability. Okay, well, we are still going to use our destruction ability. They have this unit that heals one of their units to full health whenever it dies. So we will need to get rid of this one. And it's not going to be enough for damage. Like none of these units can take this kind of damage. That's not great. I think the best we can do is summon this unit, get some double attack runes, and then also it has a little bit of giving a mental shield to one of our units. But it doesn't look like we're gonna make it out of this one. Or they can summon a unit that has 251 attack. Great. Okay. All right. Kind of one-sided battle over there. Yeah. Still worth it now for us to get the chest. So we'll spend another set of attempts. And let's go. Okay. So once again, an ogre with the silence, the heal, and the other heal. Then they have this Gleedy Pet that's going to give health whenever a melee unit kills on their side. And their other units are going to get plus health. You got the buildings. Okay, has a unit that deals damage. Got it. Okay, in terms of stats, we're going to be using this unit. It has immunity, and then it also gets a little bit of field clogging with the runes that it summons. We're going to be summoning this over... we're going to be summoning this over here. And the reason why we're summoning over here is because it also gives an attack boost to our units for every wounded unit on their side of the field. So if we normally wanted a big wall in front, we would do that. But this unit has the ability to affect other units on our side of the field. So we'll put it in the second row over here. Or second column over here. Okay, so it's not great that they have this large unit that is behind this building. We're going to use our poison early so that we can mark this for damage. And then also we're going to see how this goes. I would like to use this building because it deals damage to their units over time. Also have this building over here that deals damage whenever one of their units come into play. So it will actually help us set up the kills. But as for right now, we do need to get rid of this. So because of that, we're going to stick with our building plan. So we'll poison, and then we're actually going to put this over here so we can start guarding the bottom lanes. Normally we would block to prevent the damage, but we want this building to stay alive. So see here, this building has a unit, shield, okay. Okay, we need a unit that can stay alive for this, so we're actually going to use our destruction ability. Then we are going to summon, let's see here. In terms of stats, we're going to be using this unit. All right. If they silence now, it's not terrible. Okay, they'll need another point of damage over here. We're going to look to gain advantage with our building, and then also get a little bit of attack boosts. All right, sounds good. All right, has spikes. This unit gives spikes whenever one of their units attacks. Makes sense here. Yep, we're going to be using this unit. And in terms of the stats, they both have evasion. This one has a double attack, but because this is flying, it's not going to matter. So we're going to put this over here. Again, same reasoning with the stat boost, and also gives us the option to block if needed. So same thing. This unit deals, okay, it has immunity to silence, so it can't be silenced. And we're also going to be summoning, this building again in order to get the extra damage going. We're going to be putting it, let's see what makes sense. We're going to be putting it behind this unit here so we can block some of the extra damage. Actually, We'll actually put it over here. We'll put it over here so that we can have some of these multiple lanes covered. As I realize, we're going to be taking a lot of damage at some point, so we'll have to make sure that we can defend against that. Okay, some of their stones. Okay. All right. Okay. So these buildings are going to be dealing damage over there. This has spikes of 70. That's not good for us. Have this that can deal extra damage, but we are low on health. We're going to be using this unit. Whenever it attacks, it freezes units in the line for a turn, so we'll be able to stop some damage for this turn. There is a death trigger on this, so this could potentially die. It does, which is not unexpected. But we're able to stop the damage for the turn here. And we're going to use our buildings to be able to pick off these 2 units. Okay, so these are going to be gone. What makes sense over here? Right. $70. Doing some math. There's a chance that I might be able to actually kill all of these units here, but 171. Okay. So 74 and 68. That is 144, 142, 142. Oh wow, that would actually be all right. We'll take the chance and see if we can get this play to work. All right, and summoning this over here. All right, we had to take a big risk in order to get these summons out. If 2 of these summons landed over here, it would be game because this unit would be able to attack us and deal multiple damage. All right, so our buildings are getting it done. So these will die due to the buildings. This will break the shield, and we need to summon something over here to get the extra damage, which we actually don't have anything. Oh wait, we do. I'm sorry. Attack? No, we don't. We do not. But we do have this ability over here. Here. Guess we can have our invulnerability. That could be something. Yeah, we'll use our invulnerability. Yeah, we'll use our invulnerability and we'll get a little bit of health back. Use the buildings to destroy those. Of course, they summon a unit that has silence. That's just, ugh. All right. Well, this unit is now going to die from bleeding. This building here will attack. When attacked, it will summon a witch. We're going to be summoning this unit here in terms of stats. Also, it will give us health whenever one of our units attack them. So actually, we'll place it up here so that we're guaranteed health. Of course. All right. Unit has double attack, stole our attacks. This unit will die from combat. get the health back here. We do have, it does have flight and a mental shield, so I guess that will help preserve this line. I don't know if the extra 50 or 60 health will help us here, but we're going to do this. And then we'll start going for more health later on. All right, once again, dismiss, shield. Deal 68 over here, just checking out the block, so 29. Puts it at 157, 157 minus 8. So it won't be enough to kill this outright. We can block, so I guess that's something. 3. Yeah, I think it should be good enough here. All right, next turn, these buildings will be able to kill this unit. All right. Has flight, reborn on a non. All right, we're gonna get a little bit of health back. This unit will also give splash runes for us and the pentagrams. Do need to still kill this because we have too much damage so far. We will use this unit. So it has the ability to freeze a unit on their side whenever we attack them. Then we'll start stealing their attack on frozen units, and then it also increases unit's attack and deal damage. Trying to mount a little bit of a comeback here. Of course. All right, silenced our unit. That's not great because these are male units. Need to deal with these. All right, a little bit of attack boost. 95, 68, 127. And this is 125 because we only have one nature unit over here. Let's see if we can give it an attack boost. We can, so that's good. We'll give it an attack boost so that we don't take some extra damage. So give it an in-game attack boost. And then we'll also summon this over here. Yeah, we want to kill this unit so that way we don't take the extra damage that this unit comes out. It's only 6 damage, but I mean every little bit counts at this point. If we had more health, we would probably start going for lethal, but in this case we need to make sure that we can contend with their buildings. So, or we need to contend with their units rather. Units, damage over there. Okay, so the buildings are going to kill these at the end of the turn. Going to be using this unit. It has good health, also reflects damage, and then gives our warlord block. So hopefully nothing too crazy comes out these next on this row here. Okay, so we need to block for this unit. Let me see if we actually, do we have lethal at this point? Or we don't have ranged units, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, we can't take the chance that we miss here too. So we'll be summoning this unit. 413, 230. No, it's not enough. We'll be summoning this unit. It deals damage to a random unit. We'll be putting over here. It's fine. And the building damage will actually kill both of those, so that's good. Yeah, I think we have lethal here. Wow. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, summon the ranged unit on top. There you go. That was a pretty rough battle there, but we did get it done. Was able to turn around with what happened there. Yeah, we'll figure out in the recap. So yeah, that was Dark Tower. Getting our rewards. Had to spend some extra gems, but that's fine. They actually count for another Fable that we'll show you. So here, let's see here. Okay, so that is all the wins. No more attempts here. See if we want to buy some extra stuff. Buy this one here. The reason why is because it evolves into Goliath, and that's something that we want to use as a long-term unit. We also don't want to spend too many copper coins because we need at least 1,300 for the world event coming up in a couple days. All right, I'm gonna claim this over here. Look through our Fable events. All right, so if we spend 50 more gems, we'll get these 2 rare chests. I don't think it's worth it, so we're just gonna pass off, and then we'll end it here. So yeah, so it is going to start in 8 hours tomorrow, so we'll have some videos there. Check it out. If there are any questions, comments, feedback, or concern, leave a message on the Twitch channel. I'm also on Discord. It's HappySplasher9980, all capital letters. Also, check out the YouTube. Just search Happy Splasher, as you can see down in the corner over here. And you'll be able to see all the past videos, including other Dark Towers, other world events, Divine Arenas, etc., etc. We stream on Twitch Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And then on the YouTube, it is we have content that's uploaded daily at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So if you miss any of the streams, you can check them out there. Please follow on Twitch and then like and comment and subscribe on the YouTube. Otherwise, this is Happy Splasher. Have a good Memorial Day weekend.